Lay's uses a variety of potatoes to make its chips, including russet potatoes, which are known for their high starch content and are commonly used for making chips. The company sources its potatoes from local farms and carefully inspects them for size and quality before using them in its products. Once at the factory, the potatoes are washed and sorted by size. The smaller potatoes are used for chips, while the larger ones are reserved for other purposes. Smaller potatoes are often used for making potato chips because they tend to be more uniform in size and shape, which allows for more consistent slicing and cooking. This can result in chips that are more evenly sized and have a more consistent texture. In addition, smaller potatoes tend to have a higher starch content, which can result in a crisper and crunchier chip. The potatoes are then sliced into thin chips using a machine with a series of sharp blades. The thickness of the slices can be adjusted to create different styles of chips, such as thin and crispy or kettle cooked. The sliced potatoes are then placed into baskets and transported to the cooking area. When making potato chips, the sliced potatoes are typically cooked in a vat of hot oil. The oil is heated to a high temperature, usually around 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which helps to cook the chips quickly and evenly. The cooking process takes about 4 to 6 minutes, depending on the style of chip being made. Thin and crispy chips are usually cooked for a shorter time, as they are fried until they are crisp and brittle. Kettle-cooked chips, on the other hand, are cooked for longer, which results in a thicker, softer chip with a more pronounced potato flavor. During the cooking process, the chips are continuously stirred to ensure that they are evenly cooked and do not stick together. Once the frying process is complete, the chips are drained of excess oil to remove any excess fat and reduce the overall fat content of the chips. Leftover oil can make the chips greasy and less appealing to consumers and can affect the shelf life of the chips, as the oil can cause the chips to spoil more quickly. Cooking chips in oil can result in a high-fat snack. So, Lay's and other potato chip manufacturers have also introduced baked chips as a lower-fat alternative. Baked chips are made by slicing potatoes and baking them in an oven until they are crispy. While they are lower in fat than fried chips, they may not have the same crispy texture as fried chips. The chips are then seasoned with a blend of spices and flavorings, which can vary depending on the specific flavor of the chip being made. Lay's is known for its wide variety of flavors, including classic flavors like salt and vinegar, barbecue, and sour cream and onion, as well as more unique flavors like cheddar cheese, jalapeno, and chili lime. The company regularly introduces new flavors and limited edition flavors to keep things interesting for consumers. The seasoned chips are then packaged into bags or containers, which are sealed to preserve freshness. The packaged chips are then loaded onto trucks and transported to warehouses for distribution. From there, the chips are shipped to stores and made available for purchase by consumers. The shelf life of a bag of Lay's potato chips depends on several factors, including the type of chip, the packaging, and the storage conditions. In general, Lay's potato chips have a shelf life of several months when stored in a cool, dry place. And that's how Lay's potato chips are made. Next time you're at a barbecue and enjoying some Lay's potato chips, take a moment to appreciate the process that went into making them. From sourcing the highest quality potatoes from local farms, to slicing and cooking them in hot oil, to seasoning and packaging them for distribution. The process of making Lay's potato chips involves many steps and a lot of hard work. But the result is a tasty snack that's enjoyed by people all around the world. So, next time you reach for a bag of Lay's potato chips, remember the journey they've taken to get to your plate. Happy snacking!